Do 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 do. Do 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 do. In this video, we will continue to follow US 60 and former US 70 eastbound through Springerville, Arizona. Here is the intersection with County Road 4365. In the past, it was a part of the U.S. highway system and carried US 260 and US 666 between Springerville and Holbrook, Arizona. Before that, this road served as a part of the original 1926 alignment of US 70. Before 1931, US 70 took a more northern route from New Mexico into Arizona, carrying it northwestward to its then western endpoint in Holbrook. In 1931, US 70 was realigned, eventually taking a more southern route, bypassing this area in favor of Globe, Arizona, and eventually Los Angeles. It was then replaced in this area by US 260. US 666 was extended through Arizona and would have shared this alignment starting in 1938. Sometime between 1961 and 1967, this alignment was replaced with a newer one to the immediate east. More on this shortly. Here is the intersection with US 180 and 191. This road replaced County Road 4365 on the US highway system between here and Salado, Arizona. The US 180 designation replaced US 260 in 1961. US 180 and 666 would have been duplexed on this highway until 1992, when the southern terminus of 666 was truncated back to Gallup, New Mexico. At this point, 666 was replaced in Arizona by US 91. Springerville, Arizona, gateway to the White Mountains. Little Colorado River. In this area anyway, it looks like a creek, so that's a pretty appropriate name. Elevation 69, 68, founded in 1870. This is the intersection with Mountain Avenue. This road would have carried the 1930 to 1935 temporary alignment of US 60 from San Carlos, Arizona, as well as US 260 and US 666. Today it carries the business route of US 180. The reason I've got this pin is because back in the day 60 used to go this way, and now it's mostly, I'll turn down it, but I'm not going to go very far. It's actually private property, and I think it's somebody's driveway. Here is North Gutierrez Street. Immediately north of here, this road intersects and becomes the original 1930 alignment of US 60. As you can see on this map, US 60 used to curve north out of town along this alignment. By 1969, the alignment had been changed to take a more easterly route out of Springerville. You can see that the old alignment curves back and forth across the new one a couple of times before US 60 reaches New Mexico. After intersecting the old alignment, Gutierrez Street becomes a private driveway approximately half a mile north of the modern intersection with US 60. Now, facing south on Gutierrez, we will turn eastbound on US 60 and, immediately to our right, will be the modern intersection with US 180 and 191. I think it would have run over that way for about 7 or more miles before coming back and crossing the current highway. In the next video, we will continue to follow US 60 eastbound from Springerville, Arizona to the New Mexico border. Please check the video description below for links to several online resources that made this trip possible. Thanks for watching. Y'all come back now.